Some people work all month and get paid once. Other people build something once and over time they can get paid many times. And this is one of the biggest differences between staying busy and slowly building wealth. It is not always about working harder. It is about understanding what your work creates after you are done. Most people only discover this lesson too late. They spend years trading time for money. 1 hour worked, 1 hour paid, 1 month worked, one paycheck received. And there is nothing wrong with that. A stable job is important. Active income pays the bills. It gives you security. It helps you survive, plan, and build a life. But the problem begins when all of your income depends on your showing up every single time. Because if you stop working, the money stops too. Let's imagine two people. The first person has a normal job. They wake up early, they go to work, they do their tasks, they take responsibility seriously. At the end of the month, they get paid. They are not lazy, they are not careless, they are hardworking and disciplined, but their money is directly tied to their time. If they work more hours, they may earn more. If they stop working, their income stops. This is how most people earn money. Now imagine a second person. This person also works hard. They also have bills. They also need money, but they use part of their time differently. Instead of only working for one payment, they start building things that can create value more than once. Maybe they create a digital product. Maybe they build a small online service. Maybe they start a YouTube channel. Maybe they design a template. Maybe they create a simple business system. Maybe they invest a small amount every month. Maybe they learn a skill that allows them to charge more than the same amount of time. At first, nothing impressive happens. Maybe they make no money. Maybe only a few people notice. Maybe the first attempt fails. And this is important to understand. Building income systems is not magic. It is not easy. It is not automatic. But over time, some of their work can start producing value again and again. And that is the real secret. Most people are paid once for their time, but people who build wealth try to create things that can pay them repeatedly. The secret is not avoiding work. The secret is doing work that does not disappear after one payment. There are two types of work. The first type is work that pays once. You work one shift, you get paid once. You complete one delivery, you get paid once. You finish one freelance project, you get paid once. This kind of income is useful. It is necessary. It keeps life moving. But once the work is finished, the income usually ends. The second type is work that can pay multiple times. A digital product, a template, a course, a book, a YouTube video, a useful tool, a business process, an investment, a client system that brings repeat income. These things are different because the work can continue creating value after the original effort is finished. Not forever, not always, not guaranteed, but potentially more than once. And that difference matters. Let's make it simple. A designer creates a custom website for one client. They get paid once. That is active income. But if the same designer creates a website template and sells it online, the template could be sold many times. Maybe it sells 5 times, maybe 50 times, maybe it does not sell at all, but the structure is different. The designer is no longer only selling hours, they are building an asset. A creator makes a YouTube video. At first, maybe only a few people watch it, but if the video is useful, it can keep getting views months later. One video can continue bringing attention, trust, and sometimes income long after it was published. Again, not every video works, but most do not, but the possibility exists because the work can be reused. A freelancer notices that clients keep asking for the same service. Instead of creating a custom offer from zero every time, they turn it into a clear package. Same problem, clear result, simple process. Now they can sell faster, deliver more consistently, and maybe charge more because the value is easier to understand. An employee earns a salary every month. Instead of spending everything, they invest a small amount regularly. At first, the results look tiny, almost invisible, but over years, those investments can become assets. They can grow, they can produce dividends, they can build financial strength. Slowly, not overnight. This is the difference between active income and scalable income. Active income means you work once and get paid once. Scalable income means you create something that can be sold, used, viewed, rented, or valued more than once. Active income feeds your present. Scalable income can start building your future. But here is the part many people get wrong. Most people still need active income first. You should not quit your job just because you heard about passive income online. A job can be the engine. It can fund your experiments, it can pay your bills while you build skills, products, systems, or investments on the side. The goal is not to escape work immediately. The goal is to slowly make your work smarter. Imagine someone works 10 extra hours and earns $200. That is useful money. It can pay a bill, it can reduce debt, it can help with savings. But once those 10 hours are finished, the income stops. Now imagine someone spends 10 hours creating a small digital product. At first, it may earn nothing. Maybe nobody buys it. It maybe needs improvement. But if it sells for $20 and eventually gets 50 sales, that same work could produce $1,000 over time. This is not guaranteed. The point is not the exact number. The point is the difference between getting paid once and building something that can be paid repeatedly. One path ends when the work ends. The other path has a chance to keep going. So how do you start thinking this way? First, use your job to fund your future, not only your lifestyle. It is normal to enjoy your money, but if every dollar disappears into comfort, upgrades, and random spending, your future has no fuel. Even a small amount saved, invested, or used to learn a valuable skill can change your direction. Second, learn a skill that creates value for other people. Design, writing, sales, coding, video editing, marketing, teaching, financial analysis, problem solving. The more useful your skill is, the more options you have. A valuable skill can increase your active income first. Then it can help build products, services, or systems later. Third, look for problems people have repeatedly. Good income systems usually come from repeated problems. People need websites, people need simple explanations, people need tools, people need templates, people need help saving time, making decisions, avoiding mistakes, or getting results. When a problem appears again and again, there may be a way to build something around it. Fourth, turn repeated work into a system. If you do the exact same task many times, ask yourself, can I make this faster? Can I package it? Can I document it? Can I turn it into a template? Can I teach it? Can I automate it? And this is how ordinary work becomes more powerful. Fifth, start small. Do not begin by trying to build a huge company. Build one simple product, one useful video, one small service package, one basic tool, one investing habit, one repeatable process. Small systems are easier to test, and if they fail, you learn without destroying your life. And finally, do not quit your job too early. This is one of the most dangerous mistakes. People see the dream, but not the unstable beginning. They see the result, but not the years of trial and error. Build assets while you still have active income. Use stability to take smarter risks. Hard work matters, but hard work without a system can keep you trapped. The goal is not to stop working. The goal is to make some of your work keep working after you finish. Poor money habits spend our time. Wealth building habits turn time into assets. Most people ask, how can I earn more this month? A better question is, what can I build this month that may still have value next year? You do not need to become rich overnight. You do not need a perfect business idea. You do not need to pretend money is easy. But if you want a different financial future, you must slowly move from only selling your time to building things that can create value again and again. That is how some people make money without working all the time. Not because they never work, but because some of their past works continues to matter. If you want money explained simply, without complicated terms and without fake promises, subscribe to the channel. In this series, we'll break down the money lesson most people learn too late.